The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the U.S. Trojans. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rainbow Warriors will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn you.
They stripped it out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job of defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gonna swing it on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them close to their goal line. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack the hill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field it close to the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's got an open man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job of getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Pocket breaking down. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
From the gun, the ground game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got it. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for room, it's Sims. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Got a man, it's Sims.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On third down, going up top. They'll run the screen. He will not get to the first down marker, and now that leaves him with fourth down and a big decision. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for a push on fourth down. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Grab behind the line. It's Lemon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Mayava. Going over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
They punted away on fourth down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's taking the shot. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava working that wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And this one is perfect. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Complete to the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position, making sure that thing fell incomplete.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it down the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Jr. making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Strachan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
At the 36-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. Wide open spaces. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Off play action on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in his game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with them.
Got it in the middle. It's Straka. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play line just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been
going for it all. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And that time the defense in third and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the third and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Davis looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Davis will throw. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get Hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really well here in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture, and this is where he needs to have his best runs of the game.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Power football with the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Flips it out on the screen. Turning on the Jets. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Oh, out of space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. The running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Freeman. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture, here in a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage. looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catch the defense off guard.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Release to the back. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David. Moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Red Raiders will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles' offense will go to work first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
And you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the bullet in the coffee word necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Back to throw, it's French. Just laid him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could or nobody could catch it.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. See what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Got it in the middle, it's Joyner. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offense.
He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it inside the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
He just matriculated the ball down the field. They were so impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays. But how about the execution, running and throwing the football? Wow.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Back to throw, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the Eagles look to keep this drive humming.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker. He's able to win up front, sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked.
He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive into the air. Working that left side now. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Morton. Fires to the right. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and a first down.
Great job by the QB and the wide receiver understanding what they had to do to get a first down. I don't care about the completion. I don't care about getting a certain amount of yards. I got to get that first.
There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The give to the back. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's French. Finds his man, it's Cobb. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting this progression.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to fire. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride of the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with their hands.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't work the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Smashes it between the uprights. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Morton. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets it fly. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Rushes on him, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's French. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This drive will open from the 15. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Finds the tight end. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He wants to go deep. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and going to throw it over the top of the D. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Dropping back, it's French. Catch in the middle, it's Helms. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Touch pass on the run. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Handoff from the gun. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying out to the left. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they turn it into a defensive score.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dallas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. He lets one fly deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Not all DBs can make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. With jet sweep pass. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Okay, ready?
Back to pass, it's French. Time to take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught close to the marker, it's Helms. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He wants to throw it again. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Precision blocking up front created the opening. open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Looking to throw. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. At the 35, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Here comes the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Helms. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together.
Welcome to this beautiful college football setting. The sun is shining, tailgaters have made their way inside the stadium, and they are ready for this matchup. We are in Pit Bull Stadium, just outside Miami, the home field of the FIU Panthers. As we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos. Taking on a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Lobos will kick this deep and begin the game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the FIU Panthers offense comes on the field first today. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Ball handed to the running back. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To throw, it's Jenkins. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading.
Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So New Mexico's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, the guy carrying the football today, not necessarily a superstar, but he's got a toughness about him, and the team seems to rally around him.
Yeah, I think that's really important for this offense, is having a guy that they know that they think of as a leader. And I think that's a big part of the reason the coaches give him the nod to give him a chance to carry the football.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Wrap down the middle. It's Humphrey. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Oh, he makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Grab behind the line, it's Joseph. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here he goes. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that's another FIU.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. And the quarterback keeps it here. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the back gets the football. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Single back, takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the play coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's the handoff. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the catch. It's Dawson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incompletion makes it second down. Caught behind the line. It's Dawson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Let's it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A second down after that completion. On the run, it's Joseph. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Panthers. Great connection there for 6 points. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And the Lobos pick up enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Bringing pressure. Over the middle, it's Humphrey. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Scooped up by the defense. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs, it's Humphrey.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Jenkins. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Running back has it on a screen now. Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphrey. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Ball handed off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Lobos will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's a shotgun run call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Scanning the field. It's Jenkins. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, he breaks free. He's still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Joseph. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, FIU. A great catch and run for 6.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Comes a short throw down to the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Nice grab. It's Buckley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, the
the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Lobos churn out another 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early. Obviously, the defense reacts quickly and can
sniff it out, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is on target. Caught. Touchdown, Lobos. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get? Breaks into the clear.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Grinding away with a running game. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Takes the handoff again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 6 on to kick it away.
Guys, dig deep.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here.
Florida International.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counter.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking deep for late game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. And the Lobos with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for 6. And the ball is picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Interconference collision. You don't see it too often, but it's Big 10 versus Big 12 battling for bragging rights. Welcome to Boone-Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. As we'll see a team from the Big 10, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Spartans will kick this away and start us off. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Cowboys offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me, just watching the film on him, is his durability. He's the same guy late in the 4th quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Flores. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Well, they try to give him the football here on that slant route, but give the defense credit. They swat it away.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. The Spartans offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, you've seen this tight end be a lot more than just a reliable target. He has game-breaking ability all over the field.
Yeah, I love watching this guy. He's got a big body, but the skill set of a wide receiver, like you said. So as a defense, what do? You put a safety on him, put a linebacker on him. No matter who you put on him one-on-one, he's going to win that one-on-one matchup.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing.
Here he goes. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Ball handed off.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe
he's in the clear. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Flores. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He's got it on a crossing route. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's in the clear. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped into the field, but ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Childs. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They look to throw it here on second down. Down he goes. It's a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet into the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Back to pass. It's Flores. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Grab behind the line. It's Freeman. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He's got it near the end zone. And And he scores! Touchdown, Cowboys!
He's been sharp on his touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Childs. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to hand this off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Belling. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Michigan State.
So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And the field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Oklahoma State 14, Michigan State 6.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Cowboys will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Ah, here he goes. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down play for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Big throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Sparty. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Testing the right side here. The ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
They'll toss it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not...
Here he goes. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Michigan State.
The Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Michigan State, to put them on top now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Flores. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down to the 47. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Right above the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A completion makes it 2nd down. The back's got it. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A quick throw to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point try coming now. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun, fighting off the defender. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Back to throw. It's Childs. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. He'll hand it off. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up. Touchdown, Spartans. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And now from the pistol formation. And the same runner's got it again. Not much on that play, brought down short. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw, it's Flores. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Back to pass. It's Flores. Going for his running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. This could be the game here. Catch made on the right side. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here late.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, clearly they'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Michigan State.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away.
On to punt away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. To throw, it's Flores. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Offense.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.